Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Alpha Productions here. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to do some basic keyframing inside of Lumafusion. So here is my clip. Stop building video. So now I'm on the just a random clip. So the first thing we're gonna want to do here is select our video, go into the marker, and then now we could go. It should already be auto open to frame and fit, and you should see right next to size and position, or wherever you are, wherever you want to do your keyframing, whether if it's in the cropping section, size and position, or blending, we're going to go straight to size and position. So this is if you want to do a zoom in keyframe, like track a zoom, we're going to do that right here. So first we're going to get your first keyframe start here, so just press on it. Now we're going to go to the point where we want to zoom in. So this could be for anything, but for me it would be zooming in. So if I do a keyframe right here, and then I zoom in, let's just say just like that. Now let's go back. It does this. Stop building. So from this point to this point, it's zooming in. That's the transition. Now I want to track it. So basically, let's see later on. Well, I don't really have to track here, but let's just say I do it. So we have to do separate keyframes to track motion. So right here, and then we can move it, and it's basically you're gonna see here what it's gonna do. Stop building. So now I'm on the normal path. Each keyframe I do, right after it goes to the next step. So it's basically steps in the video. So right here to here, and here to here, here to here. That's basically what all these keyframes do. So you could do this by just each frame if you really want to, but I'm doing it just as like one keyframe to the next keyframe, zooming in. So that's just one of the things you could do. I'm gonna get rid of everything and reset it by double tapping. So now we just have it back to normal. I'm gonna look at a crop version of what you could do. This could be if you want black bars to go from the top and the bottom, or whatever it is. You could do crop, and then another crop, and then basically here we could have it go down. Let's just say, well, it'll be top and bottom. So now look at it. It does this. Stop building. So as you can see, I'm gonna go back into it. Once again, it's the same principle. We're cropping this keyframe to this keyframe. I have the second keyframe here set to what I want it to do. First keyframe is where it originally was. So from this keyframe to this keyframe, basically does the crop. You could of course do this whatever. So if I get rid of this, I could just do this all the way over here. Like it all matters of where you put your keyframes. The first keyframe is gonna go until the second keyframe kicks in. The second keyframe is gonna go to the third one. That's basically how this works. So if I want to do something from start to finish, here, finish, then the finish point, I will just add this. This should just make it longer. Stop building. So now I'm on the normal path. It just makes it longer to come in. So you could do this same principle with blending. So if you want to do a fade out transition, for example, you do blending start and blending end. So these are my two keyframes. It starts off and then it's gonna end here at, let's just say, we'll just do 0. So this is what it looked like. So now I'm on the normal path. See, the audio is still not fading out because that is in a separate section. So I think we covered blending, size and position, cropping. I'm gonna go to audio for a second. This is if you want to fade out, fade in, or just do anything that has to do with audio keyframes. So if I do this, I could set this to 0, then it comes in. Stop building. So now, as you can see, I don't know if you really noticed that. I could put it more far apart and you'll notice it. So now I'm on the normal path. As you can see, the audio is going from 0 all the way up to normal. So you could do stuff like that as well with keyframes. You could also do it with color, with effects, a whole bunch of stuff like that. So for example, if I want contrast here, as you can see, it just applies it to the whole video. But I could do keyframe, then I could have the start have no contrast, so I'm just gonna move this to 0. So now the contrast kind of comes in with the black bars on the top, or just something along that, just to make it more dramatic. So as you can see, so I have the contrast basically come in with it. That's basically the whole principle behind this. You could be creative with it. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.